finish. This that breakdown song, girl. You gon' work that. This that new from the city you ain't heard yet. District of Columbia, I'm sure pulling my money up. If you ain't talking dollars, then I don't see where you coming from. You got that money, then break down. If it ain't nothing, then break down. You know you stuntin', then break down. Hey, hold up.
We're in store for another great NFL contest as we get set for the opening kickoff of this game. And now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the game. Tom?
It will be clear and mild for today's game. Hello, folks. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting set for this one. We're just about ready for the opening kickoff. Let's take it down to the field. It's fielded at the 2. He's tackled at the 30. You always want to have a successful first drive. It really sets the tone for the whole game offensively. Let's see how they do here. Manning calls an audible. Drops back on first down. He throws on the run. He's tackled around the 46-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
And they motion a guy to the right.
Buffalo! Let's go. We need to make a play.
Throws it. Brings this one in. Tackled at the 48-yard line. And he took advantage of a lapse in the coverage for a solid gain to the right.
Yeah, we see most quarterbacks in the game are more comfortable throwing to their open side or their right side. That time, the progressions were a fairly easy read. He found the first guy and took advantage.
Looking to throw. Moves up in the pocket. Makes the catch. And they get him at the 36-yard line. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
This one appeared to be on the offense.
Get a jam on. Big boy got you, baby. Come on, let's rush some house right now.
Full start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Come on, D, let's go.
Indianapolis using an audible.
Back 10. Roll.
Fakes the run. Makes the reception. Brought down at the 35. They fake the handoff and complete the pass for a 6-yard gain. They come out with a big set. The Colts changing their play at the line.
Come on, D. Watch the sprint out.
Back to pass. Not much time to throw. He's dropped at the 27-yard line. Nice pass for the quarterback on that one with the defense bearing down on him.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
Manning doesn't like what he sees.
Regular. No. Let's go.
Manning hasn't missed yet. Short pass to his left. And they get him right around the 24-yard line. Gonzalez picks them up 3 with that catch. Good enough for a new set of downs.
Uh-oh, look out. This quarterback's getting hot. He hasn't missed yet on this drive.
Indianapolis changing their play. Manning calls for motion left.
Keep coming. Let drop. Over, top.
He needs to make a decision. Into traffic, and it's picked off. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
Drops back. He's running out of time. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. That was an unbelievable play to get the sack.
Phew, he might need a few minutes to clear the cobwebs out of his head after that one. That's the kind you go back into the huddle and you call a running play next just so you can get your head straight.
He's looking to throw. He throws left. And he just got hammered. And simply a great throw there.
Yeah, that really was a nice touch that time. Perfect sort of combination of velocity and touch. A very catchable ball thrown by this quarterback so that you don't have to overly focus on what you're doing and you can get your eyes back down the field, try and get a good run after the catch.
It's incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Rushing, fields it at the 29. He's brought down at the 42. Quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Adai lines up as the single back. The Colts changing their play at the line. Man in motion.
Game, 22 press. Game.
Back to throw. Short throw to the left. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Manning calls an audible.
Members only. Ask for additional details and information today.
Let's go. Come on, guys. Screen here. Screen.
And straight ahead we go with the fullback. And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. He plows ahead for a 2-yard gain. 5 DBs on the field. Manning changes the play at the line. Clark in motion. He drops back. Short throw to the right. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. And that screen pass went for a nice gain.
Good job all the way around on that play. The quarterback really sold the screen. The offensive line was patient in getting out. But I thought the halfback really sold it. He didn't get out too soon, didn't tip off the fact that it was a screen.
Here's the halfback. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. Manning is in the gun. 2 tight ends this time. Man in motion. Manning calls an audible.
Come on, G. Hey, pick 6 right here. Pick 6. Which way? Ride the slab. What that screen over here? This dude right here tight. Tight it up. Reload.
Back to pass. Looks down the field. Pass is complete. Brought down at the 23-yard line. A decent pickup on the pass play.
Yeah, and that's frustrating for a defense. They had good coverage on the play. The receiver just found a way to catch that one.
Manning is under center. Single backfield this time. Manning doesn't like what he sees.
Come on, lock him down. Yeah, we see that screen. Sally, 19. We need that rock. Let's go. Watch the back. Whoever got the back.
Throws while on the run. He's brought down at the 16. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
close left. Dre's left, Dre's left.
Back to pass. He's under pressure. Can't connect on that one. Gonzalez was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers.
Handheld television.
Indianapolis changing their play.
Come on, let's go! No, go! Move!
And it looked like they jumped early.
Full start, offense.
And we'll replay third down.
And the quarterback's thinking, thanks a lot, guys. Now we have some heavy duty lifting to do.
Hey, watch the sideline! Come on, dog, let's go! Screen, dog, screen! Hey, 10! Blue 20! Blue 20! Bounce! Wait, right! Come on! We up! Mirror! Come on!
Drops back. Passes left. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be first and goal. First down, goal to go. Ball on the 6-yard line. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide. Indianapolis using an audible.
I'm trying to get you over there, baby. King's right. Wait,
They hand it off. Dropped behind the line. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Back to pass. Rockets it. He's there for the catch. No trouble airing it out. That gives him 100 yards already.
Not a bad first quarter, hon. Before the game, this quarterback was telling me his arm felt great in practice all week, so we'll see how he holds up for the remainder of the game.
36 minutes. Left. Queen. Hey, I ain't with you. He go to the other side. Reset. Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Sets up the play action. And it's completed. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
He's got it. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. Here's the kick. Fielded at the 4. Brought down at the 32-yard line. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They'll take over at the 32-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Romo with the give. He fumbled it. Jackson scoops it. And the defense comes up with a big play there.
Well, the number one rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over and you're going to lose.
Changing the play.
Ace.
Man in motion.
Leo. Watch the ball. I'm just sitting there.
Manning drops back on first down. Hamlin gets the pick. What a shot! And the defense just came away with their second of the half.
This defense is good, no question about it, and I like the way they're changing their looks out there, sort of like a good pitcher. They're not letting him settle in on one particular defense and really taking advantage of them.
Regular. Come on, little hustle. Solid, close left.
Back to throw. Rolls right. Brackett intercepts it. Inside the 30. And they get him at the 23.
Oh, man.
Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
They line up at the 23. A dive, the lone back. Calls the play at the line. Give to the tailback. He didn't get back to the line. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
On play action. Catch is made. Gets in for the touchdown. Pretty good pass for the quarterback on that touchdown toss.
And Tom, that was just perfectly executed there. He got back, he set his feet, he let it go. The timing was impeccable.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. It's fielded at the 2. They get him at the 34-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Romo lines up under center. They'll come up in an I this time. He looks to throw on first down. He throws right. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
On the ground, up the middle. He's dropped at the 40. Barber gets 6 yards on the carry. Third down, 4 yards to go here. Ball on their own 40. Single set backfield.
Let's go. Here we go. Tennessee. Come on, baby.
On play action. Guns it out. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. And they make the fair catch. Their last drive ended in a touchdown, and they take the field again, hoping for a similar result. Indianapolis lines up in a double tight set. Indianapolis changing their play.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Hey, don't get that ball out.
Feeds it to the back. He's tackled at the 20. They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gains about 7 yards. A dive alone in the backfield. Manning doesn't like what he sees.
Inside. Hey, let's go, baby. Don't let your man make the play. You got close line. Dre's line.
Looks to pass. Strong throw. The 50. At the 40. To the 20. To the 10. They'll score. Touchdown.
Sure, Peyton Manning has a great arm and he knows how to read defenses and all that. But I think the thing that really goes unnoticed sometimes about Peyton Manning is his competitive streak. When you talk to Peyton Manning, it is all about football, and it's with an enthusiasm that's infectious.
And the point after is good. The kick. Hit and dropped at the 29-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. The offense will take over at the 29-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
What's a hard count? Overwatch, red man. Regular.
Romo gives it left. Brought down at the 40. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
He's looking to throw. Gets it off. And the receiver has room to run. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Let's go. Puma. Let's go. White 8. And play 3, man. Play. Clock.
Romo drops back. He passes short with the catch. He's dropped in the open field. And they'll pick up a first down there on the 4-yard completion.
Nice job by the quarterback in that situation. He saw the blitz coming, simply got the football out of there, and picked up the first down.
Barber gets the handoff to the right. And they get him at the 47-yard line. 2-yard gain. That brings up 2nd down. Barber lines up as the single back.
All right, here we go. Let's stop. White 8. New car.
He's tackled at the 43-yard line. They got 4 yards there, and that makes it 3rd down. So it's 3rd down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Dallas uses motion.
Get your hands up front. Nice.
He's going to take off. He's brought down at the 37, and he put up a pretty nice run there.
Yeah, that was a big-time carry there. You can tell the coaches have a lot of faith in this ball carrier to allow him a chance to run the football in that situation.
They go with the toss. He's dropped at the 35. 2-yard gain, and that will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. This is the 8th play of this drive. Dallas sends a man in motion. He drops back. Gets the pass out. And he can't hang on to it. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
From the gun.
Here we go. White 8.
Drops back. Throws out left. He's tackled around the 17-yard line. Oh boy, that's a nice play on 3rd down.
Clutch play by the receiver that time on 3rd down. As a receiver, you really have to just flat out want the ball in that situation. You can tell that this guy really does.
Tosses it out. He's brought down at about the 13-yard line. Barber gets 3 yards on the play. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 17-0. 2nd and 7, and this is the 11th play of the current drive.
It's coming out quick. Here we go.
Little handoff. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be 1st and goal. They'll set this one up inside the 5. Ball on the 4-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground again. He's in. Touchdown. Barber takes that one in on the ground. So they're ready for the extra point. Up and good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. And here's the kick. Heath from the 4. They get him at the 33-yard line. The team sends its offense back onto the field and look to make it 3 scoring drives in a row. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide. Manning calls an audible. With the pass. There for the catch. Tackle at the 41-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
He's looking to throw. Surveys the field. And he has plenty of room. And they get him at the 49-yard line. What happened there?
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
Manning adjusts the play at the line.
Stay right. Hey, inside. Close look. D-line.
Little handoff. He's dropped at about the 45-yard line. A pickup of 4. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 6. They line up in a 1-back set. Indianapolis changing their play.
Come on now.
Manning sends a guy in motion to the right. Fakes to the back. Batted away. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Indianapolis using an audible.
Fargo. We up. Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Turn over,
He drops back to pass. And he catches it. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
He gets it away. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. The offense was able to come away with a touchdown on their last drive, led by their strong rushing attack. Drops back on 1st down. Fires it right. Tackle right around the 30-yard line.
A couple of things that really impressed me about Tony Romo. One is his accuracy, and that's always underrated. But the second thing is his quick release. We went back and timed his release and compared it to some of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played the game, and his release is as fast, if not faster, than any of them.
And they drop him for the sack. And that blitz worked to perfection.
As a quarterback, you understand where your protection is and what you can protect. If you can't protect a certain side, you have to throw it hot. That time the quarterback missed the hot read and paid the price.
He drops back to pass. He throws it. Brought down at about the 35-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
Jones gets the handoff to the right. He's dropped at the 44-yard line, and that was more than enough to get them the first down.
That's what makes this guy so difficult to defend. Those little juke moves and tight spaces, almost impossible to get a solid shot on him.
Back to pass. Goes through his read. Pass completed. And they get him at the 42. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Romo back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Tackled at the 32-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Drops back to pass. The pocket is collapsing. He's tackled right around the 26-yard line. Creighton gains about 5 yards and a first on the play.
Playing quarterback's just like playing golf. Sometimes you get in a rhythm, and right now this quarterback is getting hot.
They give it to the tailback. And they get him around the 23-yard line. Barber gets about 4 yards on the play. From the 23-yard line. One man in the backfield. Brought down right around the 18-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Dallas sets up in the eye. He's under a heavy rush. He makes a great open field tackle. That was a decent gain there on the pass.
Yeah, no hesitation whatsoever. He hit that back foot, planted, threw the ball, knew exactly what he wanted to do.
They line up in the I formation.
Here we go. James, 22 press. James. Over top, two straight. I'm trying to get you over there, baby. What's the call? Let's go, man. Let's go.
Looks for a man open. And the back has some running room. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Come on, D.
Little handoff. Tackled right around the 6-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. Just 7 yards from a touchdown now. Dallas lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. They give it to the tailback. And it looks short from up here. So the draw to the halfback picks up 4. So it's 4th down. And this one pretty much a chip shot about 20 yards out. Set down. The kick is up.
The field goal attempt.
Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the uprights. The kick is away. That might be holding. Let's see what the official's call is on the field.
Holding by the receiving team
It looked like he got a handful of jersey on that one.
Well, you hold with your hands, but more often than not, holding is created by not moving your feet. There, clearly, he didn't get his feet in position, so he had no choice but to hold.
First down, looking to throw. And the pass is knocked away. Not a good pass that time, Chris. He forced it right into the coverage.
Whoa, that was really lucky that one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
He may have changed things up.
Yeah, 56. Come on, G. You fast sleep. Play it.
Delayed handoff. And they get him at the 14. A pickup of about 3, and so it'll be third down. Manning comes up to the line with 4 receivers split out wide. Manning calls an audible.
There you go, G. Numbers. Watch your ball. I want the screen. Keep your eyes open.
Back to pass. Short pass to his left. The defender gets him to the ground. Pretty good gain on that completion, but it won't be enough for the first.
And you could see the defense that time. They knew exactly where those first down chains were. They were going to allow some underneath passes, but then came up and made the tackle, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Big play that time.
He gets it away. Newman fields it at the 42. Brought down at the 47-yard line. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. Dallas sets up with 4 receivers.
You ready?
He looks to throw on first down. And it's caught. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped. Pass completed for a gain of 8. That'll make it second down. Dallas goes with the ace set here. Barber on the inside handoff. Huge hit. And that run will get them the first down. Nice job.
A little bit of an unusual call there to see a draw play in a short yardage situation, but I kind of like it. All of a sudden now you get those pass rushers coming up the field. It creates a couple extra holes, and they pick up the first down.
Feeds it to the back. Brought down behind the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
They hand it off again. Tackled at the 33-yard line. Barber gains about 4 yards on the play. Third down now, 7 yards to go. Indianapolis brings in the nickel here.
Watch the switch. 180. Right. Come on, little hustle. Come on.
Jones on the delay. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
Kicks it, got plenty of distance. This one will fall left. I think that guy needs to go back to the sideline and practice a few more kicks. As a kicker, you have to be ready at a second's notice to be able to step out on the field and make those kind of field goals, and it didn't appear he was completely ready for that one, and the result was a miss. So the score will remain the Cowboys 10, the Colts 17. Here's the halfback. He's dropped for a loss. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Manning doesn't like what he sees.
Let's go. Reload. Watch it, D. Hey, gap. We need that rock. Let's go. Wide. Trent, you all right? Hey, move that.
A dive gets the ball. That's a loss of about 3, and that makes it 3rd down. We've got 3rd and long here. Ball on the 31. They'll come out in the dime. Calls the play at the line.
Yeah, we see that screen. Hey, let's go. We're talking about breathe. Regular. Right, left.
Manning looking to pass. He lays it out there. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. The defense had their number during that last series as they go 3 and out.
And it really looked like the defense won the battle up front. The big guys controlling the line of scrimmage made the difference there.
Punts it. Newman fields it at the 29. He's brought down at about the 39-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
Defense is getting pressure, makes the grab. And they get him at the 49-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Here we go. Hold on. Nice.
They give it to the tailback. He's tackled at the 35. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
Barber gets the ball. He's hammered in the backfield. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
6 DBs on the field for the defense.
All right, here we go. Gotcha. Let's get it. New call. Don't give him a yard.
And he will lose yardage on the play. So they're unsuccessful in the attempt to the outside.
Maybe they ought to try and run the other way next time because defensively a lot of speed on that side, and they certainly had that one bottled up.
Back to throw. Throws a bullet. Out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 16. Not much you can do on the return team there.
Great kick and even better coverage. Boy, it sure makes winning the field position battle a lot easier when you have special teamers like this.
Overwatch, red man. Man, play 3, man. Play.
On play action, throws on the run. And he makes the tall grab. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Drops back on first down. All kinds of pressure. Brings it in. What an open field tackle. The tight end came up with a nice catch that time.
Pretty athletic play for a big guy. I tell you, as a quarterback, you see somebody make a play like that, you want to come back again and again.
One minute left to play in the first half. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Under heavy pressure. Open field ahead. And he made a great open field tackle. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Surveys the field. There for the reception. It's loose. The defense comes up with the loose ball. Big-time play by this defense.
And wide receivers are so used to making jukes and moves out there, and sometimes they just get loose with the football. That one's stripped away, and that's a big play.
The offense will take over at the 26-yard line. First down now and 10 to go.
Let's go.
He looks to throw on first down. Is there for the catch. He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Terrell Owens is one of those guys you almost have to see him to believe him. When I watch him warm up down on the field, it is just like watching some superhuman out running around. He's big, he's strong, he's fast, and he really doesn't care what the opposing fans think about him. He is a show unto himself.
First down, looking to throw. Tipped pass and picked off. The linebacker has some open field. He's dropped at the 25, and that was the second time he's been picked off this half.
Well, we're going to find out how mentally tough this quarterback is, because when you get off to a shaky start like that, sometimes it's tough to piece everything back together again.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 25. Indianapolis lines up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Calls this one at the line.
Here we go. Now stay down.
Manning hands it off. Brought down around the 24-yard line. A dive picks up a yard on the play. It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. The Colts will take their last timeout. Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 24. Kick is up, and he got all of this one. Bounced off the upright, no good. I thought he had a shot at that one, but the ball seemed to be working against him. He'll need to just put that miss out of his head and concentrate on the next time he gets a shot. And the score remains the Colts 17, the Cowboys 10. They'll throw on first down. Rifles it left. Bethea knocks it down. And as we head to halftime, the score is 17-10. Kicks it off. Jones has it at the 5. Drilled at the 24-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Romo is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. Drops back on first down. And he caught it. Tackled at the 33. Pretty risky throw that time, but it worked, so you won't see many complaints.
Probably the most dangerous throw in football right there. Anytime you see the quarterback throwing across his body like that, back into coverage, when it works, you go, boy, that looks pretty and that's easy to do, and you're always tempted to do it. But how many times have we seen a ball like that picked off?
Well, with that sack, they'll now be faced with a 3rd and long situation. 3rd and 10. Ball on their own 25. Dallas comes to the line with 3 wide.
Let's go now. Let's go. 180. Toby 32. Toby 32. Come on now. Hey. Screen here, Quan. Screen. Gun.
He drops back. Throws to his right. He's dropped at the 42.
No question, one of the truly elite receivers in the game. Terrell Owens has skill sets that just set him apart. His size, his speed. And I think his speed is actually a little underrated because he's a bigger guy. He may not get started as quickly, but when you see him accelerate, when he goes from almost full speed to full speed, he goes by people.
A nice looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Let's have to run first. Hey, watch this, man. Come on, let's go.
Barber gets the ball left side. Hit hard at the 38. 4-yard gain by the back. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Here we go. Right, who's right? Come back. Bring right. Hey, let's go, baby.
Romo is looking to stay perfect on this drive. He throws left. He's brought down around the 21-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Drops back to pass. Dumps it out right. Comes down with it. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 13. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Touchdown! The running back into the end zone for his 2nd score of the game.
1 score is nice, but 2, that is really special. And ask any fantasy football player out there, if this guy's on your team, you're almost as happy as he is right now.
And they look to tie things up. Extra point is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. From the 5-yard line. Drilled at the 25. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Indianapolis goes with the ace set here. Indianapolis using an audible.
Let's get off this field, man. Hey, come on. Get off, baby, get off.
Counter right side. Hit and drop behind the line. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Manning doesn't like what he sees.
Come on now. Stay right. Wake up, guys. We up. Hey, let's make some plays now.
Here's a draw. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. A dive picks up about 4 yards on the play. Offense with 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Only one man back. Indianapolis using an audible.
Buffalo. Let's keep him down here. Stay right. Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Boot. Empty.
Drops back. Throws it short. It's completed. Excellent open field tackle. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. So it's 4th down. The Colts line up to punt. Newman is the return man. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Newman fields it at the 26. Tackled around the 39-yard line. Carried along by their dominant vertical game, they were able to put one in the end zone on their last drive. Romo is under center. Single set backfield this time.
Come on! King's right. Let's get it.
He drops back. Makes the short throw. Brought down at the 43-yard line. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
All right, here we go. 180. 180. Hey. Look the stretch. All that blitz.
Drops back to pass. He's under a heavy rush. Completed. He's brought down at the 41-yard line.
There's just something magical about Tony Romo. There really is. When you talk to him, he has that smile on his face, and he looks like, oh, shucks, and I can't believe this is happening to me. But week in and week out, he makes huge plays in the ball game, and he is a tremendous leader.
Back to pass. Strong throw to his left. Looks like he had it, but it's knocked loose.
Pass incomplete.
He just got in there and knocked the ball loose.
Yeah, he'll be lucky if the ball is all he knocked loose with that hit. He may have lost a few teeth as well.
Fargo. Left call. 180. Keep your head, baby. Keep your head. Get ready. Wide, Trent. You all right?
Play action. Pass is right. He's dropped at the 12. What a play.
We've seen this tight end doing such a nice job all day blocking, and now when he gets in the open field, he makes an explosive play.
They line up in a double tight set. Back to throw. Gets rid of the ball. No, he drops it. That incompletion will bring up 2nd down.
The intended receiver. 2nd down.
Just about 12 yards away now. They line up in an I.
Here we go. Hey, look. Why don't you get that ball line? 180. You got close one. You got it.
He gets out to about the 9-yard line. Barber gains around 3 yards on the run. Dallas is going with the offset I backfield.
Here we go. 180. Goes left. 180. Get it back. Alert run.
Drops back. He needs to get the pass off. And the pass falls incomplete. Bennett was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in.
4th down.
This will make it a field goal game. Set down. The kick is up. I had my doubts about that kick.
Yeah, he just squeezed that one in there, didn't he? I'm sure he's going to be exhaling for about the next 30 seconds.
Here's the kick. Brought down at the 27-yard line. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. The quarterback is in the gun. He has 2 tight ends in the formation. The Colts changing their play at the line.
Goes right, Lucy. I knew. Hey, watch the screen. Hey. Keep your eyes open.
They'll give it off here. Tackled at the 27. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And that will bring up 2nd down. Manning back in the shotgun. Manning calls an audible.
We got action, baby. Close left, over right. Rainbow. Hit. Hard count. That's hot then. Under. Set.
Looking for a receiver. Brings this one in. Cuts back, and he's dropped.
You know, you can say anything you want about Peyton Manning, the great size, the arm strength, all that other stuff, but I think that his study habits, what he knows about defenses, his coolness under pressure in big game situations, all that sets him apart.
Here's the give. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. Great job of the running back. That's a gain of 9. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Manning lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Makes a change.
Let's go, let's go. Round. Left. Get him close.
Manning drops back to pass. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. Clark was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. The Colts with 4 receivers. Indianapolis changing their play.
96 Bear. New call. No. Put it up. Solid, close left. Sally, 19.
They'll throw for the first. Passes to his left. He's tackled right around the 32-yard line.
Peyton Manning is just the prototypical NFL quarterback, probably the surest bet week in and week out, a perennial Pro Bowler, arguably the best quarterback in the league.
Changes the play at the line.
Let's stop it right now. Stay inside right here. Roger. Come on, go.
Drops back to pass. On the run, he throws it. And they get him at the 16-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
They go with the run. Tackled at the 12. Gain of 4. That brings up 2nd down.
Let's go get it.
They're packed in tight on the line. Manning changes the play at the line.
Here we go. Let's go. Come on. Wait, what? Wait. Let's get that ball back. Wait.
Manning hands off. He's tackled at the 5. I have to say, that was an impressive run on the play.
Anytime in the NFL you see a 7-yard run for a first down, you know those guys up front are not only making their blocks, they're sustaining those blocks.
He's changing things up.
Let's go. Here we go. Hey.
Manning looking to pass. Makes the catch. Into the end zone for a touchdown. He throws it in there for the touchdown again. That's his 4th pass that's gone for a score.
This quarterback's getting loose. He's starting to feel it out there. You know, sometimes you bang your head against the wall and you're trying to figure out what's going to work during the course of the day. And sometimes you come out here and it just feels easy. You're over laughing on the bench, having a good time. It's been fun today.
Point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Jones from the 3. He's tackled at the 30. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Great job. What's that screen on here? This dude right here tight. New call.
Throws short. And he dropped him in the open field. Nice job of shutting down the first down pass.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
Right. Close right. All right, here we go. Let's go stop. Here we go, Dave. Let's go get it, baby. Let's go now. Let's go.
Run left side. He's brought down at the 33. Barber gains about a yard on the play. One man in the backfield.
Let's go.
Short throw to the right. Brought down at the 39-yard line. And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. From the 15. And they get him at the 19-yard line. And that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there, finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong, and only a few that can really go right.
A little misdirection. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. A dive comes away with about 2 yards on the counter play.
Little linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play. And let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
Come on, little hustle. Freeze it. Alert, Marcus. Swim. Asshole, inside. Other side. Let's go, guys. Come on.
With the throw. He's dropped around the 32-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Manning doesn't like what he sees.
36 men. Watch your ball. Somebody make a play. Watch the hard count. It's on 3. Get him blocked. Screen, down, screen.
Looks for a man open. He makes another catch. He's brought down at the 45. That's the arm strength we've been talking about all week.
And you know the amazing thing about this guy, we all talk about his arm strength, but did you see how fluid that delivery was? He didn't even look like he was trying to throw it hard.
Turbo.
Back to throw. Scans the field. Makes the reception. And he's drilled at the 48-yard line. Harrison gets him about 3 yards on that completion. That'll make it second down. Indianapolis comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation. Indianapolis changing their play. Manning with the give. And they get him at the 48-yard line. A dive gains about 4 yards on the play. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. Indianapolis using an audible.
Rigo. Hey, gap. Let's go. Come on, guys. Yeah. 56.
Someone jumped early down there.
Full start, offense.
It'll be third down again after that penalty.
You know, third down
Still
football
third
is
down.
hard enough in the National Football League, but when you start adding yardage onto it, it gets even tougher.
Lou. Left. Opposite. 20. Hit him in the mouth. 20. 96 men. Hold on. We got to play.
The Colts motion to the left side.
Come on, let's go.
Looking to throw. He throws short. Tackled at the 43-yard line. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
And that's the end of the third quarter. The score is 24-20. Indianapolis using an audible.
Run. Go. Pace. Get out. Come on. Mirror. Clock.
Here's the give. He fights forward to about the 40. A dive gains around 3 yards on the run.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Come on, let's go. Reset.
Manning doesn't like what he sees.
Get off. Hey, inside. Come on, dog, let's go. Hey, watch this, man. ADO here. Bang right.
They go with the toss. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll drop him for a short loss there, and so it'll be third down. The offense facing another third down here as they line up. Indianapolis will line up in a jumbo set here. Manning calls an audible.
Inside. Let's go. Leave. Right. Buffalo. Hey, I ain't with you. I ain't going to the other side. Hey, don't lose your bite.
Defense is getting pressure. Clark can't make the catch. Clark was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 20. Just an excellent punt there, Chris. That really puts them in a tough situation.
Well, you can say that again. Now they're going to have to go the length of the field to give themselves a chance to get back in this one. And what we've seen so far out of this offense, that's going to be a tall order.
Pitch out. He's dropped about the 27-yard line. The halfback received the toss and exploded up the field for an 8-yard gain. Only one man back.
Here we go.
Brought down right around the 30-yard line. Barber did a great job to get past the marker and get the first down. Romo lines up in the shotgun. He has two tight ends.
Tennessee.
Drops back on first down. He needs to get rid of it. Oh, and he dropped it. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 31.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Overwatch.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's decleated at the 44-yard line. That's 100 yards rushing for the day.
He's got a great center of gravity, so to tackle him, you better wrap him up. Otherwise, you're going to get run over.
Romo is under center. Single back backfield this time. Dumps it out right. He's brought down around the 49-yard line. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
Gains his way to the 43-yard line, and that's a gain of about 8. Jones lines up as the deep back, I formation. Jones takes the give. He's dropped right around the 38-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 39. They line up in an I.
You ready? Let's go, y'all. Let's go. All right, let's keep him back, D. All that blitz. What's the out?
Barber again. Tackled at the 37. Barber gains about 2 yards on the run.
Gain of 2.
3rd and 5 coming up. This is the 9th play of this drive. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends.
Regular. Hey, watch the screen.
There's a play fake. He wasn't set when he threw. And they get him around the 22-yard line. That catch puts him over 100 yards receiving.
Not much doubt, is there, Tom, as to who this quarterback likes. He found the guy that he's most comfortable with, and he doesn't care which coverage you're in. He's going to this guy.
Hey, come on.
They'll go with the run once again. Gains his way to the 13-yard line. Great job of the running back. That's a gain of 9. They line up in the I formation. Man in motion.
Screen here, Quan, screen.
Looking to throw. Short pass. Pass is complete. The wide receiver and the quarterback are on the same page today.
Yeah, and this wideout really is something special. He's able to find the holes in the coverage. He gets good separation, and he has tremendous hands.
Watch the switch. Here we go. Come on.
He'll try the end zone. The pass was on target, and it goes for 6.
That's one of those great throws where the receiver was covered when he actually made the throw, but he threw it to a spot, and the timing was perfect for the touchdown.
And this attempt will give them a 3-point advantage. The kick is up, and the point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it off. Rushing, fields it at the 2. They get him at the 25. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. The offense will start at the 25. 1st and 10. 2 tight end set. They're calling an audible.
Bounce. Let's keep him down here. King's right. Hey, pick 6 right here. Pick 6. Let's get it.
1st down, looking to throw. He needs to make a decision, and it's knocked down. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Manning doesn't like what he sees.
Mirror. Lou. Toby 32. Come on now. Hey, regular. Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Hey.
They go with the run. He's dropped at the 31. The ball carrier gives them 6 yards on the ground. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. Indianapolis using an audible.
Come on, make a play. Play.
Goes through his read. Newman picks it off. He's brought down around the 36-yard line. And that was a fantastic interception right there.
And the worst part for this quarterback is the game's not over yet. He still has a chance to do even worse. This has been a disaster from the beginning of the game today for this quarterback.
1st down now and 10 to go. Romo lines up under center. Only one man back here.
Let's get off this field, man. Wide Make a stand, dude. Let's go.
They give it to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 33. Barber gets 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 33. The Cowboys come out in a single back formation. On the ground with a tailback. And they get him at the 28-yard line. Barber comes away with around 5 yards on the misdirection run. They come out with a big set.
Let's go left. Here we go. Come on.
Romo hands it off. He's tackled right around the 16-yard line. Looks like the containment just broke down on that one, and they end up giving up the first.
Defense is all about gap control. All you have to do is maintain your one gap. If one guy blows it, you can give up a big play like that.
Short throw. Great open field tackle. 6-yard gain on the play.
Quarterbacks love throwing that slant against zone coverage. Wide receivers, they're not always too crazy about it. There's some big guys in there.
Here we go. Left smash free.
Setting up play action. End zone. Creighton was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Dallas lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. He drops back. Looks for a man open. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. Glenn was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. 4th down, and the kicker is on to try this 28-yarder. The snap, set down, the kick is up. That's a tough miss. You rely on your kicker to come through for you when he's called upon. The guy starts missing a few. Not only does it hurt his confidence, but it also hurts the coaches. You got to wonder if they might just start going for it if this guy continues to miss like that.
When you see your field goal kicker miss one that short, I mean, that's just a gift. You're giving away 3 easy points there.
He lost yardage on the play. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
And the whistle will blow this one dead. Here's the call.
Full start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
Indianapolis using an audible.
Come on, go. Roger.
Back to pass. With the pass. He's there for the catch. Brought down at the 30. This guy seemingly can't be stopped. He's now thrown for 400 yards in the game.
Yeah, and at times he really makes it look easy out there. These wide receivers deserve a little credit too. They're doing a lot of work getting open down the field, but this quarterback's pretty special.
Stay inside right here. Hey, inside.
He makes his way to about the 38. Chalk up a big gain and a first down for the ball carrier on that one.
Big play that time by a talented player. You can tell in those tough, clutch situations, he wants the ball in his hands.
Drops back to pass. Looking for an open man. He catches another. He's brought down right around the 42-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Left call.
Makes a change.
96 mirror.
Manning hands it off straight ahead. And they get him around the 39-yard line. Just about a 3-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. Indianapolis comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation. It's the tailback. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. Gain of less than a yard, and that makes it third down. The Colts come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide. Indianapolis using an audible. Back to throw. Huge pressure by the defense. He's tackled right around the 24-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
The Colts changing their play at the line. Manning sends a man in motion. Manning has completed every pass on this drive. And he has been his go-to guy on the drive. He's brought down at the 14. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Indianapolis comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun. He's changing things up. Drops back on first down. Tips it away. Wayne was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. Here's play number 10 on this drive. 2 tight end set. Indianapolis changing their play. Manning with the give. Tackled at the 11. That's a 3-yard gain.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Manning doesn't like what he sees. Looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. They take the lead. The defense must know he's going to get the ball, right, Chris?
Apparently not, Tom. How many more is he going to catch before they start waking up to the fact that this is the guy you have to stop?
Here's the point after. And the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Great kick here. It's fielded at the 2. Dropped at the 27-yard line. The offense takes the field after failing to come away with any points on their last drive. Nickelback is in on this play. He drops back to pass. Scans the field. He throws on the run. Brought down at the 47-yard line. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And what's really impressed me has been his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous.
He's looking to throw. He throws left, and it's completed. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 48-yard line. Glenn caught that one for a gain of 6. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first.
Come on, baby. Here we go.
Romo sends a man in motion. Back to throw. Throws it out. He's brought down at the 44-yard line. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
The defense has him surrounded. He's dropped at the 33-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Barber lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. He drops back. Here's the pass. Brought down at the 21. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Left 21. Let's go.
Romo has completed every pass on this drive. Catch is made. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal. Romo changes the play at the line. Play fake. Passes to the end zone. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Throws it out. Touchdown, and that puts them on top. Great touchdown. It gives them a 2-point lead, and add the extra point, we'll have a 3-point game.
Well, we've seen one quarterback get the job done for his team, so we'll switch the spotlight to the other side of the field and see what he's made of.
It's good. Dallas holds a field goal lead. A little over a minute in the game. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. From the 5-yard line. Brought down at the 29-yard line. Down 3, under 2 minutes to go. It doesn't get much more exciting than this.
Well, there's really no other way to put it. The game is on the quarterback's shoulders at this point, and the first down is always the most difficult to get. Once you get that one, a lot of times the momentum really gets on your side.
Setting up play action. Defense is getting pressure. Out of bounds at the 33. And not a whole lot of yardage gained on that one, Chris.
And that's one of those plays where you leave it up to the receiver to make yardage after the catch is made. When he can't find his way into open space, you'll see plays like that.
Get your hands up. Get your hands up front. Middle. Tango off the top. 96 minutes.
He throws right with the catch. And they get him at the 40. The wideout has put on quite a display out there en route to a 100-yard performance.
And there really just isn't anything this receiver can't do. Just keep feeding him the football. I don't care what the coverage is. This is a guy that wants the ball in tough situations.
They tackle him for a loss. And they'll try to speed things up a bit. Indianapolis lines up in a shotgun set. Calls this one at the line. Indianapolis calls a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. 2nd and 11. Ball on the 39-yard line. Drops back. Passes on the move. And he can't hang on to it. Gonzalez was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. They line up at the 39. They line up in a one-back set. They're changing the play.
No, you're good. Hey, no. Yeah, we see that screen. Correct. Hey, come on.
Back to pass. Passes it out. There for the catch. Tackled at about the 47-yard line. 9-yard pickup on the pass.
All right, Tom, I'm going way out on a limb here, and I'm predicting they go for it here. What do you think?
Looking for an open man, and he catches it. He's dropped around the 48-yard line. They almost stopped him on 4th, but it'll be a first down.
And that's exciting football right there. I didn't know if he had it or not, but picked up just enough to keep this drive alive.
They line up at the 48.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out.
Back to pass. Looks for a man open. Here's the throw. Knocked loose. And this has been a good one. Our final score is the Cowboys 34, the Colts 31.